Okay, I should be back now. Refresh, please. Refresh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, I am here. Just perfect timing with my mom calling. Like she always does. And I try to tell her, Mom, I appreciate you calling me, but I can't talk to you right now. I'm busy. She goes, What are you doing? Decompressing from work? Well, so and so did this, and I did this, and I'm. Anyway, I. Your mom does that too. I cannot stand it. And just like I just told you, I can't talk right now, and you still. I want no parts of it. Um, this one. Like, ma'am, you have friends. Do not call me to vent because I don't want it. Please. Okay. So there's an ad going on right now because I restarted stream because OBS is my OBS is funky where if you don't have certain programs open before you open OBS, it won't recognize that it's there, and I think it's silly. And it's funny because not everybody's OBS acts that way. It's really bizarre. Um, but let's get into it. I need to remember where we left off in this game because I forgot. I got my drinky drink. Alcohol included this time. Mm. I also forgot to do a post. Give me 1 second while it's loading. So today it's the start of 31 days of cosplay. Okay. Got distracted by fried rice. I think I might make some. Premium vampire blood now? Exactly. Exactly. Oh. Um so let's see. So I do know that I do remember last stream, we were trying to get to the root of Isabella d'Este's anger and why she's feeling the way that she is. But we truly saw we saw her I guess her Nosferatu side, which it was cool to look at, but the audio for her was messing with my ears. I have tiny ears. My ears are like literally this big. They're baby ears. But whatever filter they put on her voice had me, my ears were not happy. Like they were tingling isn't the um right word, but they were not happy. They were not happy. But it was really cool to see the breakthrough that we're seeing with her. I also think we got to see um the acceptance of Dr. Drain and Lord Luterus. I think we saw the acceptance of Lord Luterus from Dr. Drain, and Luterus is just like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait, this is not how this works. And so I'm not sure if he necessarily graduated like Edmund did, but so far we have three clients left. Um, Edmund graduated. I feel like Dr. Dre will be graduating next, and then Isabella, and then Medi. I feel like we didn't get very far with her, but we've learned a lot about her history and how she actually lost an eye, which um was a lot. It was a lot. We also got a good taste of Crimson as well, and we were all over that. Um, I'm trying to think of what else. I know that this game can actually be beaten in like fewer hours, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. 1 second. I got distracted. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. But how's everybody? Also, Savvy, thank you for that lurk. Karama, Snugs, y'all good? I know that Snugs was snacking on some food. Karama was dealing with some BS from internet. You're good. That's good. Whew, that's good. Okay. Bro, this fried rice looks so good. I might have to do that myself. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, let me double check. You're fine now. You got it lowered to a decent amount, which you treat yourself today because of it. That's good. But $90 is a lot. I honestly could be a little bit better. Something's off and I don't know what that is. But I know that something's off. Oh, with Isabella, we learned that she was like she's very controlling, but she was trying to control everything to make sure that um her family, her son, had left a legacy behind. But I think something bad happened to her son, and I don't think she forgave herself for whatever happened to her son. It is, but you had an unlimited gig. I suppose so. Then again, y'all have different internet service providers down there, don't you? So let's see. People upstairs acting wild. Okay, let's see. This is the last session with Isabella. Well, it turns out I was right that the senora hadn't let her real anger out yet. Damn near ripped my head off tonight, but she's feeling her feelings. Seems to have accepted that she could have loved her son without controlling him. Now blames herself for pushing her husband and son away, afraid of being forgotten or just remembered as a mean lady. Poor Signora. I think tonight was good but hard for her. From here on in, we gotta start focusing on what brings her and her alone satisfaction. And I think now we are having our own therapy session with Andromakos, Zaddy Andromakos.
Looking forward to a night off, boss. I haven't heard from Eddie, so I was thinking about a nice hot bath.
An excellent idea. A little self-care goes a long way. I do have bubble bath if you would like to borrow some.
Hi, kitten. How are you? Xfinity and AT. I like how you said AT and T. Kurama, you something else.
Andromachos the Mighty uses bubble bath, huh? I wouldn't have guessed.
Listen, I saw the Jubilee. Don't play with me. Listen, I was so self-conscious about cosplaying as her because for some reason that day, um, I was not happy with myself. Just to be completely transparent, um, I wasn't happy with myself that day. I didn't feel like doing it, but I knew that I had to. I had to do it. I had to do it. So that's what came out of it. Not too many pictures um, taken. However, what I was going to do is I was actually going off of. I was going off of this version of Jubilee, which I believe is the Kotobukiya X Men. Of course, I didn't do everything, and of course, I didn't have everything, but that's okay. But I was trying to go off this, and thank you, Ken. Thank you. I was just not I was not feeling it, so I appreciate it. I really do. But I've been wanting to do Jubilee for a very long time. The thirst was successful, not you thirsting over or something like that. Just wait until the 10th. just wait until the 10th. Um I also got a cosplay in today. Only problem is I can't fit it.
There is only one type of human who does not like bubbles.
You're not gonna ask what you mean. I mean, even if you did ask, I wouldn't tell you anyway. The only people who know about it are my Ko-Fi subscribers. It's just $5. $5 a month. That money goes towards me buying cosplay for y'all to see. Ko-Fi members get first access or first view of photos. However, I will bit with this Jubilee cosplay that kind of came late, but the other ones are already there. Just saying, help a girl out, help a girl buy some cosplay for y'all to enjoy. $5, and I'm very transparent about what I use the money for.
Liars?
Well, I was going to say werewolves, but I suppose it is the bath part they dislike, not the bubbles.
Oh, well, I ain't no liar, so I'd love some bubble bath. In fact, well, tarnation, I guess the bubble bath is postponed.
I am coming back.
Are you ready to handle Edmund's distortions? It sounds as though they will be intense.
Well, let me think real quick.
Not him coming back. Oh my god. Okay. I thought we were done with this man. Alright. Like, I forgot everything about him. Sure.
I think I got it.
I suspect you have difficult work ahead tonight. I wish you the best of luck, Samuel.
I was seriously not expecting this man to come back. Bro, you could have stayed gone.
Thanks, Andy. Hold on, Sammy boy. Here he comes. Hey, Eddie.
Do you like my costume, Sam?
Hi, Janae. Karama, not you. That's right. There are 2 Halloween-inspired emotes now live in Discord and on Twitch. That is one of them. Hi, Janae. How are you? You were sleeping?
Well, sure. Did you come right from that production you were talking about last time?
Yes. I flew right here after the performance. I had to tell you how it went.
So, how did it go?
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to ask. How is the audio? Is it good? Wait, what time is it there, Janae? Oh no, that's too early for me. It needs to be later. It needs to be later. Is the audio good? Yes, no. I don't want to continue until I know it's decent. Oh, audio's good? Okay. Thank you, Snugs.
you should have been there. You could have seen how the audience reacted. They loved me.
Hey, well, that's fantastic, Eddie. I was a little worried when I heard you coming. I wasn't expecting you tonight.
But why would you worry? You knew who I was. The great Edmund Keene. Of course the audience would love me.
There's salt and garlic on it. And I say that as I'm playing a vampire game. So yes, you can have some.
Oh, my dear boy. How they did laugh at the great clown Piero.
Well, that's amazing, Eddie. Gave that Grimaldi fellow a run for his money.
Normalize being little and stupid. It's okay to be pathetic and useless and a burden and no good for anything.
Kirby, how are you? How are y'all doing here? To be honest, I'm here so I don't get yelled at. I don't know who will yell at me. I don't know if Jazz is gonna yell at me. I believe that Washu might yell at me. But I'm here so I don't get yelled at. But honestly, I'm not in a good headspace. Something's off, but I don't know what that something is just yet.
Grimaldi would have never achieved as many laughs as I clearly earned.
Kirby, what happened now? Or wait. You posted about this in the Discord, right?
You don't sound too happy about it, Eddie.
Piero is supposed to be a tragic clown, but they laughed.
$100. What? For the amount of stuff that's been going wrong at the place that you're in? $100? They better go somewhere.
They just laughed and laughed and laughed.
Oh, Eddie.
They laughed at my heartbreak when my wife left me for a respectable man. laughed when I held my dying child in my arms. They laughed as I succumbed to drink, damning God for not taking me. They laughed as I slit my own throat when 'twas no trick, for I am already dead. So you see, it was all very, very funny.
Eddie, I'm so sorry. That reaction sounds horrifying.
So first of all, Kirby, don't say that on Twitch. Don't say that on Twitch. That really sucks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kirby, that they're doing that to y'all.
No, but of course it wasn't. I believe this role was made for me. It was made so that people could laugh at me. So laugh, my dear boy. Laugh.
I need to look at my stuff again. Oh.
Eddie, I know you're hurting right now. I know people can be cruel, but they ain't looking to be cruel to you in particular.
What game is it, Kurama?
That's one of them cognitive distortions. Personalization. It means...
Sam.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I mean, I have personally played the game, but I have not streamed it.
Don't tell me a fucking thing about cognitive distortions! Do you think I don't know what they are?
He and his villain twos.
Do you think I do not employ each and every one, every single moment of every single day? I am a professional liar, but no lie is so carefully constructed as that of Edmund Keene. You told me to deal with reality as it is. So be it. This is Edmund Keene. A minstrel, a jester, a fool, a clown. A clown whose greatest joke is to pretend for even a moment that he is not one. But what you see, my dear boy, all that is impressive about Edmund Keene is just illusion. It has always been an illusion. That is what the stage is, but it is my life as well. Go ahead and ask me, therapist. Ask me, who is Edmund Keene?
Hi, Roto. Happy Halloween season. I know it's October 1st. You know, one day I might just get like a full like bodysuit, get a pumpkin mask, and do the dance that that's been memeing for years. I forgot when it came out. Maybe I should do that. But I could be doing better, Roto. How are you? Also, I'll be right back. I need more. I'm out of popcorn. I'll be back. Oh yeah, Callie, you said you were gonna message me something the other day. Listen, I don't remember what happened yesterday, so I don't know what I was supposed to message you about. I'm sorry. I did. That was the first one I played, Karama. I only played the second one, and I got like the lowdown of what the first one happened, or like what happened in the first one. Yeah, I'm sorry, today. I don't remember what that was. Maybe I'll go back and watch the VOD to see what I was supposed to send you. We should all dress as pumpkins, pumpkins of despair. Yes. Just don't do any crime. Dress up as a pumpkin. Because I can't be an alibi for all of you. I'm kidding. Even lambs have teeth which had inconsistent characterization stuff for resolving because people were horribly inept and so on. It had one great scene though. About a minute or so. That's not long enough, Rodo. It's all good. Just wanted to be sure it wasn't something important and I was just out here in the void. No, it's all good. If it was important, I would have done it. I would have messaged you about it. Janae, please. That's smelling Karama, please. Don't do it in chat.
Nay, do not ask. I will tell you. Edmund Keene is nothing. There is no Edmund Keene.
One asks, what is it said? The guy responds, my other right is your mom. And she looks confused until the other says it means fucking Marge. Oh gosh, okay.
I have never met the man, or even the boy. I have known Shylock, Richard III, Hamlet, Lear, Othello, Macbeth, Romeo, Cupid.
Those two ladies made the most of their one scene. That's good. They got paid for their job. And also, Janae, tell us how it tastes because I'm very interested in it.
The people loved all of those characters. Wherefore would they love Edmund? Edmund had to become a character as well. And I have played Edmund for so long that naught lies beneath. A hollow man sits before you. As the vampires have said, what is a man anyway? A miserable pile of secrets, a mountain of pretty lies.
Eddie, that ain't true, and I'll tell you why.
So, my options are we all lie, which is true. People are good, partially true. Life ain't miserable, partially true. Well, here we go.
We all lie, Eddie. Deep down, we're all still scared animals who can't tell the difference between a booing audience and a lion ripping out our throats. For all the time my blood was pumping, I played a tough guy. Slaughtering Sam, they called me. I like that name. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it made me feel safe. Under that grizzled exterior, I was still just a scared little boy. But that little boy was me, Eddie.
Also, be careful, Rodo. And also, silence give me so much anxiety. I don't know if it's because of Silent Hill. I don't know. But when they go off, I get so much anxiety. I cannot stand it. And I remember at my mom's house, there's 2 or 3 blocks. I think it's 2 blocks north. I think it's north of my mom's place. There's a siren back there. So when it went off, when we used to have a lot of tornado like sightings near my city, that always used to go off, and it used to scare the hell out of me. And then one of my ex-boyfriends, he lived like in like a small village area that had like a lot of wide open space and whatnot, and his backyard was huge. He had a siren in his backyard, and one day it went off, and it was like the most terrifying thing ever because we were playing Silent Hill 2. We were playing Silent Hill 2 in his basement because that's where his room was, and it went off, and I'm like, we should probably go upstairs because I don't know what's happening, and it's kind of scary. It also was dark, kind of dingy in the basement, but it was scary. It was very scary.
You understand me? Though we have played different parts, the character underneath is the same, perhaps.
The siren went off when we were at the hospital. Were you actually, was it at the hospital? I think it was. It's the part where you encounter Pyramid Head and he knocks James off the roof. And I was following a guide back then, and I didn't tell my boyfriend that was happening. He was so scared. He was so scared.
Do you remember that I played Cupid as a boy?
That was your breakout role, right?
I learned that if I smiled and spoke sweetly, people would view me as something other than street trash. I wouldn't have to go hungry. I wouldn't have to be sold to some bloated factory owner. Edmund Keane was worthless to anyone. Another mouth to feed, another body to clothe. So I knew I had to make him disappear.
Noped out of his house? Is that what you mean, Roto? I don't know. But at the same time, I'm a very logical person, so I'm just like, that don't make sense. That is somebody dressed up. Even if I have to squint outside to look, I'm like, that don't make sense. That's not real.
I thought if I suppressed Edmund and became the character the public wanted, I would be rewarded.
Fairness fallacy, maybe? Maybe it's mind reading.
Expectations often become disappointments. Edmund is learning a cruel lesson.
This ice cream has given my life meaning. Stop.
I thought
That's a dark contract with the universe, Eddie. Maybe you thought it would be fair for you to get rewarded for playing a character, but there weren't nobody running a cosmic payroll.
First of all, R50. How dare you bring that up? How do you remember that? What? Snugs, are you here? Listen, were you at Skylar's party when that happened? I need to check something. By the way, Snugs is an IRL friend. You were. I can't remember if you were at his party. Okay.
no, perhaps not. But I was a child. Such complexities were beyond my grade. I only knew that when I wore the nappy.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about? Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Okay. Here's the thing. Uh, so in my city, we have like smaller villages like around us, right? And the where the party was being held at, they had a curfew, which we didn't know. However,
Stop it! Don't open that door!
that's exactly it, Rudo. However, people at our friend's party, Skylar, was just like, we should go to the park. Mind you, it's like 9 p.m. We're in this village where the cops don't have anything to do, right? And I feel like it was actually Snugs that said, run, the cops are coming, or something like that. And every black person took off running. It was okay. All the black people took off running. Decisive action. Wait, I had flip flops on. I took them off, and I started running. And then we saw Skylar's friend who was driving, and he pulls up to the corner. He's just like, "What's going on?" We say, "Get in the car." Everybody piled into all like the black people piled into the car, and we're like, "Go, go, go!" He took us back to Skylar's house. Oh my god. Anyway, yes. When we know when it's time to go, okay? We know when it's time to go. Also, hi Kick, how are you? Yeah, Edmund is back. He's upset because people laughed at his performance. And he flew back from his performance wearing the outfit that he's in. And yeah, we're dealing with him. People say a cloud of, yeah, absolutely. We were not gonna get caught by the cops. Like, we saw in the distance that flashlights. We gotta go.
On the contrary, the Edmund of the Rookeries was beneath contempt. A good, poor child was one who worked, or one who died. Society made that clear.
Well, we gotta move past our child brains, Eddie. Thinking things are gonna be fair might push us down paths we can't escape from.
Also, my friend was there, and I think it was like one of her first time going to my friend's parties, and that happened. And you best believe we never went back to another one of his parties.
A line from Macbeth comes to mind. It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. 'Tis so for me. But this illusion, this character of Edmund Keene, he has brought me to such unspeakable depths.
It was a terrible yet funny game. However, I don't remember if the cops came back to our friend's house at all. I don't remember. But all I know is that me and my friend, we were in Vox and Snugs. I don't remember what happened to anybody else, but yeah, no.
Do you know why I sought to become a vampire? Why I dwelt in dark places until the curse of immortality was given to me? I became a vampire because I was afraid that my son Charles would be a more successful actor than I was. I could not let his legacy overtake mine.
You had a son? Excuse me?
I had to be sure that I was the Keene that would be remembered.
Oh no, it's time to run away, Janae.
Dang, Eddie. That's a lot.
So you were jealous of your son's possibly becoming a better actor than you? And so that's why you became a vampire, so that you can basically overtake your son's legacy? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I have been monstrous. I needed to be the most beloved. I needed my every demand fulfilled. I had my own pet lion. I rode my horse indoors. I flew into a rage if anyone denied me sexual gratification. As an immortal, my fears have made me even more terrible. How many promising young actors I have killed because I felt they threatened my legacy.
Which kind of horror film should you watch tomorrow? What are your options?
So many lives cut short because I and I alone know what acting must be. Indeed, the very reason I am wearing these clothes is because I could not bear the idea that Grimaldi brought something to the stage that I could not. Do you see how pathetic I am? I am battling a man who has been dead for almost 200 years. The audience was right. I am a most laughable creature. I know what they are thinking, what they have always thought. Look at the fool actor. Look how he debases himself by begging for our approval.
What genre besides horror is Hellraiser? Is that psychological? For some reason, I've been really thinking about Hellraiser. And I'm just like, Callie, don't even entertain the thought of you trying to dress up from anything from that movie. Because I'm just like, Oh, no, Janae, you gotta run. You gotta run.
Eddie, you don't know what they're thinking. At all. We've been going over this for months now. All you know is what you know.
It's considered a drama? Maybe I should rewatch Hellraiser. But I also don't want to spike my paranoia because I feel like that might spike it just a little bit. It's a very evil stepmother type beat. Is it? Maybe I need to... Maybe Children of the Corn. I'm like, You've seen all the Hellraiser films? Well then, let's go with what R50 said. Something psychological. If not, then slasher. Watson peeking through the corn stalks.
You're concerning yourself with the thoughts of everyone else that you can't even know. It ain't no wonder that you got no sense of self.
Yes, you're right. I see that now. This monster that is Edmund Keane was created for the audience, but I do not know them.
Long legs as in the movie? Or an actual demon? Or an actual demon?
I believe 'twas not my talents that earned the adoration of the public. Perhaps they only ever loved me because I demanded they do so.
Why would you do that to yourself, Snugs? Listen, I have to be sure, okay? Because ever since I had a fight with a spider that was on my ceiling that I could barely reach. Actually, no, it wasn't even a spider. It was one of those silverfish things. I have not. I've been very paranoid.
The important thing here is accept things as they are, compadre.
I cannot accept things as they are, my dear boy. How can I? How can I accept that I have forced everyone around me to confirm my lie of an existence? How can I accept the people I defiled to satisfy my ego? The son I was relieved to see die? The blood I have spilled to sustain my legacy?
Oh man, Edmund. Listen, those are the worst. I don't know where it came from. I don't want to know where it came from. But basically anything that crawls on my walls or ceilings or on the floor will die.
The lie is all I have, and all I know. I have done such evil to protect it. So much is my poverty of spirit, so mighty, and yet with so many defects, in the vapor of my own glory smothered. No, my dear boy, what is done cannot be now amended. The child Edmund is buried, and this grim-visaged, wretched creature is all that remains.
Eddie, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You've done some truly awful stuff, and fear doesn't excuse the dastardly deeds you've done.
You all should watch Dead Alive if you're watching horror movies. Is this what that movie was? What's crazy is that my mom has this on VHS. I know. And I like always looked at it and I'm just like, I don't like, why would she buy this? Once you make it through lunch scene, it's smooth sailing. Dead Life, super gory, but also super goofy. It looks goofy. So, no, my mom was not cultured because she's never watched it. What happened is that my dad is a truck driver, and on his truck he had a DVD, VCR, VHS player in there. So what my mom would do is that she would buy a bunch of movies for him to take on his trip, because he'd be going from Wisconsin to like California with whatever he has on his truck. So she would just buy a bunch of movies for him. So there are several unopened movies that my mom has in her basement and also in a garage that she's never watched before. You will find my mom watching Lord of the Rings and The Mummy. That's like all that's like all she will watch, and that's all that's on TV.
The shit you done ain't never going away.
Yes, go on, kick me, jeer, laugh at the vicious clown, tell him what a fool he is.
You ain't gonna play pity tricks on me or yourself. You acted like a lily-livered sumbitch, Eddie.
Well,
I know that, because I've done some awful shit too. Because of my fear, I hurt scores of folks. Some strangers, some near and dear. And because of my fear, I pushed all that stuff down deep where no one could see it, just like you. I was too afraid to face myself. Once I didn't have a choice but to take a good look at myself, my first thought was that I deserved to go meet the sunrise, because I'm a coward too. But there's something else we've got in common in addition to acting like yellow bellies, Eddie. You know what it is?
What is it?
We got time, Eddie. We got time to become new people. We got time to look at ourselves honestly and say, yeah, I've been a coward, but I ain't gonna be a coward any longer.
look at Sam helping out Edmund, who's coming to a realization of who he really is and of the things he's done.
So what'll it be, Eddie? You're gonna live forever. Will you do it as a coward or as a man?
I don't know how to be a man.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, nice.
So you're giving up then?
No, I cannot maintain the facade any longer. I am revealed to myself.
Hi, second. So Edmund here, he finished a performance, and whatever play that he was in that Grimaldi did, and so it's like a clown mime combo thing. I don't know what play he was doing. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, that's what we're working with. There, what Roto said. That what Roto said.
But Sam, I never learned to be a person. I stopped being real at 8 years old. What? Why did my fellow actors coddle me so? Why did they let me become a monster? They could have said no, but they did not.
We ain't focusing on the people who gave in to a kid who was too big for his britches. We're focusing on you. You did some real awful things. You killed people for criticizing you or for showing talent. You resented your son's success. These are things you gotta take in.
But how can I put such things behind me?
You don't. You gotta accept the things you've done as part of who you are. You ain't gonna erase the last 200 some years, but maybe you can use them to make a better Edmund going forward.
How? How do I introduce myself as a demanding megalomaniac? How do I introduce myself as a man who is relieved to see his own son die? How do I introduce myself as a man who demanded the entire world get on their knees to satisfy his ego?
Well, I wouldn't exactly lead with that stuff. How about you introduce yourself as a man who's figuring himself out?
I suppose that is a possibility. At the least it is not unexpected for me to be so disarrayed. It is known that we actors are all by nature an insecure people.
I believe Edmund is using his profession as cover for his indiscretions. Do not let him, Samuel.
At the least it is not unexpected for me to be so disarrayed. It is known that we actors are all by nature an insecure people.
No, Eddie, you're overgeneralizing. Painting all actors with a broad brush so it makes you look better. You're blaming your profession, and that's a damn cop-out. Yeah, there are some real fatty arbuckles out there. Actors who carve a path of destruction.
Fatty Arbuckles. What the heck is that? Can someone look up some slang for me? Can someone look up some slang for me?
But there are plenty of stage folk out there who lead humble lives, loving their craft without hurting other people. So I'll thank you not to hide behind bad actors.
Oh, yeehaw, haven't. I mean, Sam is a cowboy, so I mean, it makes sense. Second, please.
Bad actors. Now that is funny.
Thank you, Saribot.
Perhaps I need to find an identity beyond the stage. It protected me in my youth, but I do not think that it serves me any longer.
Janae, are you still at work? Are you driving? Ma'am, please. Focus on getting home first. Karama, can you do me a favor? Kurama. Kurama. Looked it up. What is it? Second. Enlighten us. Wait. Are you at home, Janae? Fatty Arbuckle's real name is Roscoe Arbuckle. Gonna go. Clean the cap pan. Alright. Roto. I hope you sleep well too. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Can you add those words? Can you add those words to my um band list, Janae? Hmm? Wait, what? Roto? Oh, I'm gonna have to do some American history, I guess. I don't know who that is.
That might be worth exploring, Eddie.
But what if I am nothing without the stage? What if I seek other endeavors, but there are none for me?
Um,
You're doing some Nosferatu thinking, Eddie. I've been roaming this earth around the same time as you, and what I picked up is there ain't no extremes.
Today I was asking if you can add. I think you should be able to see those messages that were banned. Can you add those terms to my banned word list, please?
It ain't all or nothing. I guarantee you there's more possibilities out there for you between the grave and the stage.
Art Buckle was a defendant in 3 widely publicized trials between November 1921 and April 1922 for the well, damn.
I mean, how long have you even looked for anything beyond the stage?
Thank you today. Appreciate it.
Not at all, I suppose.
Then let's hold judgment in reserve, huh?
The theater is all I know. It has been my protector all this time. Without it, I am helpless as a swaddling babe.
Edmund believes life without the stage is something he cannot handle. He is stronger than he knows.
So then, is it personalization then?
The theater is all I know.
Edmund
It's not.
believes
The theater is all I know. It has been my protector all this time. Without it, I am helpless as a swaddling babe.
Eddie, come on. The stage is the thing you know, but you ain't helpless without it. I mean, maybe you're forgetting the whole superhuman strength and immortality thing that comes with being a vampire.
Are you able to scroll up to see their messages in the chat at all?
And even besides that, you've learned a thing or two from all them Shakespeare plays beyond acting, I'm sure. You ain't a helpless little boy no more, so don't pretend you're powerless to do something new.
Yes. If anything, I certainly have keen powers of self-pity, do I not?
I wasn't gonna say it. However helpless you might feel, Eddie, remember that's just how you feel right now. That's the amazing thing about being undead. We got lots of time to make a better tomorrow. My mentor, Andy, he says that at 200 years old, we're basically toddlers by vampire standards. We both got a lot of growing up to do.
Babies. Baby vampires.
That is a heartening thought.
If we're doing life right, Eddie, we're always growing up. The trick is not to think we're done growing.
Spoken like the bard himself. As he said, all the world's a stage, and I am barely past mewling and puking in the nurse's arms.
Here's a glass for you, Salem. Here's a glass for everybody. Yeah, Salem, can you see if you see the messages that were banned? Yep, here you go. It is blueberry wine.
I should be of a more mature mind, shouldn't I? Surely 237 years is old enough to be out of nappies.
You looking for it? I think what you can do, because I think it's also a little bit because of Seribot. Since Seribot caught it, and maybe Twitch's security stopped it too. But if you've been in chat for a little bit, you should be able to scroll up to see some of it. If not, no worries. Oh, they were in Blazes. Cheap views. Go buy them here. Best views. Go buy them here. It's a Tuesday after work. Ain't nobody got time for that.
We got time to grow, Eddie. Let's just be glad you're a 200-year-old baby and not a 2,000-year-old baby, huh? We'd be having a real different conversation then.
But growth to me seems nigh impossible. I have allowed my fear to guide my every sad-gutted action. My fear told me when I was threatened, which was always.
If you can't find it, let me hold, please. I will. Yeah, once you're about to do it, no worries. I'll also put it in the. Wait, you can't find that either? Not Twitch. Yeah, here. Okay. Schmeckledorf? Excuse me? Janae, what is that? Did you just make me say something bad?
You're always in defensive mode, ready for someone to take you down. That ain't no way to live. When you're afraid of some young actor coming up and making a name for themselves, what's so scary about that anyway?
I'm afraid they will erase me. I will be just another child of the rookeries, used and discarded, of no value to anyone. No history, no legacy, no record of my existence.
Sir.
But Eddie, there's loads of actors out there, all with different kinds of strengths. There's legends from every era. I'm a Buster Keaton fan myself. That fella was one of a kind, just like you were. When he was doing crazy stunts on trains, he weren't no threat to Hamlet.
He was very talented. I wanted to kill him, but I never liked visiting America.
Yeah, you better clock out, Janae. First of all, there's been a lot of dislike about America in this game. But also the fact that he wanted to kill Buster Keaton, but he didn't want to travel to America.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. But you see that his success didn't do anything to yours. Not every threat means your doom.
I hate the U.S. Basically, if you ever came over, it'd be GG's for Buster Keaton and everybody else.
Perhaps my time has passed anyway. There was a time when the stage awaited Edmund Keane, but my death was the end of that time.
Personalization, perhaps.
Okay, we got some real work to do still. Here's the thing, Eddie. The stage wasn't waiting for you. Theater wasn't waiting for Edmund Keane to show up, and it wasn't waiting for you to die. You're used to making things about you, but the glorious, wonderful truth is, they ain't. And I got some real good news for you, hombre. You're dead. The pressure's off.
American Air is not good for my skin. they already were talking about how I think Angemakos was just like, oh no, I don't like American blood. The glucose is too much for me. So us having high blood sugar. But then again, Edmund maybe English, Dr. Drain is English, Isabella's Italian, Medi maybe Irish. I have no clue where Andromachos comes from. I feel like R50 looked up the time period. Um so he might be like Greek, perhaps. But Crimson is American, so that's all what matters. They said that near diabetes blood don't hit. Sorry. I mean,
All them fears are keeping you locked in time. And you can stay there as long as you like. Or you can make some progress. What's it gonna be?
I am too much of a coward to die. So I suppose I must live.
cake. And they're so right.
Glad to hear that.
I believe I should go away somewhere. Somewhere cold and dark. Where I might be alone with my thoughts.
Right, Salem? Joke's on y'all. I'm anemic. I don't have enough blood for me. I think like maybe 2 months ago, I was trying to figure out my blood type because I was looking into like specific diets for blood types. Don't come for me. It's just my own curiosity. So I was looking into that. And I'm like, what is my blood type? I don't know what my blood type is. I don't think I've ever known my blood type. So I'm just like, hey mom, do you know my blood type? Girl, I don't know that. Look on your birth certificate. I looked at my birth certificate. It doesn't have it. So I'm like, okay, to my older sister, hey, what's your blood type? I think it's like O positive or O negative. I can't remember. And I'm like, okay, I go to my brother. What's your blood type? It's B plus. I know that for a fact because of blah, 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 blah. And I know for a fact mom's blood type is this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, so if mom's is B plus, my sister has O blood type, that means mom's is B plus, and my dad is either O positive or O negative. So I asked my dad, hey, what's your blood type? I am doing Punnett squares. I totally was thinking about it. I'm like, Dad, what's your blood type? What do you need that for? Because I'm trying to blah, 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 blah. I think it's O, but I can't remember if it's positive or negative. And I'm like, I by the way, I still don't know what my blood type is. However, I have a feeling that I have like O negative blood type because if my sister's is negative, because she's just like, I have the blood that can donate to anybody, which means that my dad should have that same blood type unless something happened that my mom didn't tell us about, but we ain't gonna go into that. So then I should either have O negative. It's on some birth certificates it can be. Some, not all of them. Time to get blood work done. Here's the thing. I don't know if my insurance company covers that. I don't know if it covers that. Because it's funny because I've had, okay, this is complete side note, but I mean it's kind of vampire related. I've had some blood tests done before and I'm like thinking, oh, I should be able to see what my blood type is from these tests. Nope. They're like, oh yeah, we need to do this. But you need to check to make sure that your insurance company covers it. Just to like go in and get your blood type tested. And I'm like, that sounds expensive. But it's not on mine. I might be able to call the hospital I was born at. Actually, no. Maybe again. We'll see. Nurse coming for little Callie, ancient blood for like. Listen, if I find that I'm O negative, I'm running. I'm running. Y'all can't have my blood. Y'all killing me. Y'all gonna kill me. No matter how much I want to help, like donate, but I can't. Y'all gonna take my blood from me. I'm anemic. Don't do this to me. But I had my physical earlier this year, and I'm gonna wait until next year to see if I can do all that. Because I could also do like a couple of blood test kits that they have on Amazon. But the thing is that when I punctured my finger, poked my finger, and like tried to get blood to come out, blood was not coming out. And I'm just like, what? I'm just like, wait, what? It was such a struggle to get like blood out, and I'm just like, hmm. I don't know if it's a good sign or not. But anyway, that was a huge side note. Hi, Kalami. I was struggling to get blood from myself. I was struggling to get blood from myself. But what's funny, the reason why I have my birth certificate is because I wanted to know what time I was born so I can figure out my astrology chart.
I think that's a great idea. I did the same thing, and it changed my life. Well, my own life.
I suppose all's well that ends well. I only hope it does.
I wish there was an easier way to like look at your blood type, because it's actually really important that you know what your blood type is, so that like if you are in an emergency uh and they need to get you blood, that you have that information like on a bracelet or something like that, or letting your family members know what your blood type is. So if I need blood, they're probably gonna have to go to my dad or sister. You would disintegrate. See, Salem, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did, but it didn't give me what I wanted, because what happened is that the blood started like seeping into the other circles. And I'm just like, I have to spend another $8. Your parent, listen, your parents, good. I'm glad they know. You would think your parents would know your blood type. Not mine. Not mine.
I got faith in you. As long as we're putting one foot in front of the other, that's progress.
And speaking of mosquitoes, I hear that there's a certain blood type and also certain scents, not like citronella or anything like that, but like certain scents that drive away mosquitoes. And I want to say it's vanilla, but I could be completely wrong. See, your mom had O, but you need confirmation. Also, fun fact, ginger is a natural blood thinner, so if you bruise easily, stay away from it. Oh, that would make sense. Why I bruise so easily, or it shows up so easily. Oh my god, Kirby.
I shall see you in a month then.
Ah, Edmund, you're back.
You got it, Eddie. Take care of yourself. We'll get you out of that mewling and puking stage before you know it, okay?
So it shall be. Very well. Exit Edmund Keene. Stage left.
Bravo, Samuel. I was taking notes. It seems the student has become the master.
Kirby.
Only a master of fumbling around. I knew I was taking a risk there.
You were, but perhaps such risks are justified with such an extreme personality.
Yes, Janae.
He
Yes.
attempted to gaslight you, but you held fast and challenged him, sternly but fairly. You have a gentle nature. That must have been difficult.
I didn't want to drive him off the edge. I just saw him close to making a breakthrough, and I didn't want him to start sinking again.
Well, you can now count yourself among a very small number of therapists who have made a breakthrough with such a one. I do not count myself among them.
And you let me handle Edmund?
I had faith in you, Samuel. You affirmed it magnificently.
You use that a lot, Salem, so it makes sense that you would like it.
Now, please, go downstairs and find a friendly neck. You deserve it.
Mm.
A drink sounds mighty nice right about now. You have a good night, Andy.
Rest Rest in peace, my dear friend.
Y'all, I'm excited for a couple of things.
Dang, I'm a little shaken up after that one.
One, I'm excited that the weather is finally dipped under 70. So it was like 61 this morning, which just stayed that way all day. 2, 31 days of cosplay on Twitter. I posted my first one, Jubilee, today. The third thing is that Silent Hill comes out this month on the 8th. That is my scary game for the month. Because I'm a wuss to play anything else. Yeah, there are less scary games. Like... Jelly? Is that you? Jelly? I was so confused. There's also Veilguard, which I haven't decided if I was going to stream or not. Would y'all want me to play Veilguard on stream or not? So there's that game. Metaphor comes out this month as well. I haven't purchased Ray Natus yet, but I'm excited for that. Jelly, what happened? Is that you? Did you buy? Yes, you should buy Metaphor. If I stream that, I don't know. I want folks to be interested in the game that I'm playing. Somewhat interested. Yes. Jelly should buy R50. What? Sinisters, what's wrong? Am I not uwu enough for you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll become uwu. Let me work on my VTuber. Jelly. Sinisters made that face, so I'm just like, wait, am I not? No, come back here. Ooh. Am I not uwu? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sinisters, come back. Don't ban me. How dare you? How dare you? Do you not want to see me become a VTuber? What is this, Cake? You don't want me saying the most unhinged shit? Cause I will. I just can't say it now because I can't hold a straight face. That's the only problem. I can't hold a straight face. What? Do I say unhinged shit? What is this? Also, Sinisters, thank you for gifting that sub to Salem. I appreciate it. Also, I appreciate the resub, Sinisters. I hope that you're doing well. Are you gonna dodge the Metaphor gift because you're not Jelly? Who are you? Who is this person? Get them. Arrest them. Capture them. Who are they? Interrogate them. Capture that person. Mods, capture that person.
Never seen a man as afraid as Edmund Keene. That was tough to watch. I'm sure Crimson can lift my mood.
Yeah, she can.
Howdy, Crimson.
What's the matter, cowboy? You look a little paler than usual.
No, but Sinisters, thank you for that resub and also gifting the sub to Salem. I appreciate it.
Oh, just had a real tough session. Watched a man who'd been wearing a mask for 200 years finally take it off, and it weren't pretty. Had to happen, though. The fella's got a long road ahead of him, but at least he's taking his first steps.
Think this'll do the trick then? I call this a bloody cowboy martini. Shaken, not stirred.
You saw the new shower head yesterday? You feel like Janaber's the builder? Good job. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I need to add a filter to my shower head. Also, her bloody cowboy martini made me think of the fact that I have been drinking a lot of mocktails. So I've been having mojitos, which is like my absolute favorite drink. So if I go anywhere, mojitos is what I'm ordering. That's my drink of choice. And then I tried a Paloma. I think that's what it is. A non-alcoholic Paloma, which I didn't know if I was gonna like that because grapefruit's not really my thing. But they're actually pretty good. And then recently I found this mocktail sangria. It tastes just like sangria, just without the alcohol. And I think they have an espresso martini. I might try that, but the only problem is that I'm like, when do I drink this? Because I'm gonna be like bouncing off the walls like at 8 p.m. at night. Like, should I drink that in the morning at work?
I'm proud of you, Sam. Starting over is hard, especially when you've been spinning your wheels for a long time.
Well, that's the nice thing about being a vampire. We got time to start over.
What's y'all's choice of drink? Or your drink of choice?
Cheers to that.
If you drink. If you don't, that's fine.
To rebirth.
It seems you walk ever in the path of the Lord, my son.
An old-fashioned? What about an old-fashioned draws you to it, Cake? Enlighten me.
Oh, hey, Kieran.
I did not mean to intrude. I noted your discomfort and wish to offer you succor in the kink room.
It tastes good. I like verb. Is that a statement or a question?
You mind, Crimson?
Okay, but what about my bloody cowboy martini, though? Am I having that too? You barely drink, so you don't have a fave, but you have a few good sips here and there. Fair enough, fair enough.
Not at all. Go drink your fill, cowboy.
Come, my son.
I don't know what the word is, but
Now then, I heard you speak of rebirth.
there's something about him that makes me a little bit nervous, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's something we vampires have to do a lot of. I was just worried about one of my clients having trouble with their rebirth.
I know it is painful, my son. When we are born again, we leave a part of ourselves behind.
I don't know.
Like the lizard who sloughs its dead skin, or the mortal who journeys into the mosh pit, we emerge purer than before.
Is that what happens when you enter a mosh pit? I almost got sucked into one. Actually, twice. I'm too small for mosh pits. And I know you can say, Kelly, what are you talking about? Anybody can be in a mosh pit. I mean, you're right, but not me. I told you the other time, but rum and 7-Up / Sprite, or alternatively, Caprihina? Caprihina. I'm gonna have... Did you, Jelly, tell me this before?
Sounds like you've got a lot of perspective on this stuff, Kieran.
I know you must have questions, my son. Please, ask.
Alright, let's just go down the list.
From your spiritual perspective, can we ever truly start over?
son, you know the answer already. We beings of flesh and blood are also beings of judgment.
You only drink on special occasions like your B-Day, never drunk before though? You know what, Jelly? I'm gonna believe you on this one because I have very selective memory.
However, we do not stand in judgment of mortals, but of ourselves.
Daiquiris are good. Strawberry daiquiris are really good.
If you believe you have defeated your demons, then you have.
Isn't a Shirley Temple similar to a strawberry daiquiri?
Yeah, that's true. Reminds me a lot of should statements. And defeating demons is pretty badass, ain't it?
Yes, it is the demons who should fear us, my son. Did you have more questions?
Ain't being reborn just rejecting who we were? I wasn't a good guy, Kieran, but I don't want to erase my dark days.
My son, only in Christ do we truly receive absolution and become beings of pure light. Our darkness defines us. We cannot reject it, just as we cannot reject the Almighty. It is part of us. But do not be shamed by it, my son. Your darkness is beautiful and unique, as is your journey through the darkness.
Kinda sounds like disqualifying the positive to me.
Sam.
Kinda sounds like disqualifying the positive to me.
I don't know why that read twice, but okay.
Actually, it's liner notes from a metal album I'm fond of.
But Sam is such a nerd.
Did you have more questions to ask?
From your spiritual perspective, how do we know when it's time for a rebirth?
An hour, a week, a year, a millennium. The answer, my son, is when we are ready. Only the Lord decides when that is. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away, and all is according to his will.
Well, that sounds like a control fallacy, though. We can't let someone else make our decisions for us.
My son, all your trials, the world you live in, they are all his work. He leads you to the truth. When he has prepared you fully, you will accept it, and join him along with the dearly departed gods of metal. Did you have more questions for me, my son?
Why ain't your lord the fire and brimstone type that's marked my kind for centuries?
The Lord did not do these things. That is the work of man. Even they work through him and face their own dark journeys. But eventually, we will all be blessed and return to his bosom to rock for all eternity. It is not for man to judge.
I feel like that was a metal pun, but I could be wrong.
Well, I've got a lady who would love to meet you. I think a few men of the cloth did her dirty.
Men will ever seek power. But I know some simply seek blood.
I'm assuming he was talking about Medi.
Are you ready to receive succor, my son?
I also feel like after the stream is done, sucker is going to be my least favorite word. it's like how some people don't like the word moist. Sucker is going to be mine. And I also love how captions is struggling to capture the word I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I really wish you'd stop calling it that.
See, Sam gets it.
I tried to shepherd you to my vein, my son.
Sorry.
You are a reluctant sheep tonight.
Shucks, I ain't no sheep.
Moisturize me. That sounds so bad.
That is enlightening.
There. May you be sustained and fulfilled. May you shepherd your lost sheep as I shepherd the children of the night.
You're a one-of-a-kind dude, Kieran. But thanks for the drink and the talk. You have a fine night.
Godspeed, my son.
Okay.
Good evening, Samuel. You are seeing your ancient client tonight, are you not?
It's me. No. Oop, let me slide past you becomes no, Kate.
Yeah, that's right. I hope she's doing okay. I'm worried about her and that whole algorithm thing.
Ah, that's right. So they believe that the algorithm is an actual person or not a person but an entity. And what it could be. It really could be an actual entity in this game. But anyway, let me just continue.
I had a little consultation with some other elder vampires. We have developed a theory, though I hope we are wrong.
Other elder vampires? Wait a minute. Who are we talking about?
We believe the algorithm is a demon, known to few, named Raziel. Even I have only ever heard whispers of his name. In mythology, he is a fallen angel, believed to have recorded every action, every change of state for all things on this earth into a great book. This book of knowledge he shared with the first mortals, but mortals were not designed to process so much information at once. They made judgments and reinforced behavior based on information they could not understand. Raziel watched as the mortals inevitably used the book to suppress free will, and he was cast down for his terrible mistake. We believe that Raziel has returned. Perhaps he believes that with computers, he can attempt to pass infinite knowledge to humanity once more. Terrible things will happen if this comes to pass. I would urge great caution, Samuel. Find out what you can about this algorithm. We may have dark work to do.
What the hell? Fallen angels? Ancient books of knowledge? What the heck have I walked into? We don't have this kind of shit in America.
We don't have this kind of shit in America. Okay. Oh, Sam, you ain't wrong.
I am old enough to be mythological myself, Samuel. Myth often contains truth. The important question is how much. We do not know what effect he may have had on Medi. But do not worry. Show her the same compassion you show all your clients, and that will open any doors that can open.
All right, I better prepare for this one. Sounds like it might be a doozy.
Okay. Labeling. Maybe blaming. Don't bring up my AO3 account as it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Hush, Kirby. Shh. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Oh, no, Cake. Actually, Cake, I feel like I may have shared that with you. No, you haven't, R50. Why are you lying? The forbidden text. I can show you forbidden text. Where is it? Actually, no, I can't show you the forbidden text because they're not out here. But I have a binder of forbidden text. I'm just saying. Have you read my Overwatch fanfic then? the thing that's like 35 chapters? Have you read that? Have you seen that? Have you seen the other tragedies on there? Yeah, it's 35 chapters and it's not done and it will never be done because I refuse to write anything else for Blizzard. Let's see. I know she does a lot of labeling. I don't want to. She was doing like a little bit of blaming about her past and the things that happened to her. We'll see what happens. This could go bad. I think it'll be fine. Hi, Medi.
Nice.
Hi, hey girl.
Howdy, Mitty. It's good to see you. How you feeling tonight?
You didn't read it, didn't have the time. Good, don't read it. Just erase it from your memory. Don't even think about it. Like pretend this conversation didn't happen, and whatever else you saw, it does not exist.
Not well, sweetling. Not well at all.
Girl, what's wrong?
Oh no, what's going on? I know you were feeling all stressed about your numbers on that glitch site.
They doxed me. Do you know what doxing is, my whiskery friend? It's when mortals find out where you live, where you sleep, so they can hurt you. A group of vampire hunters came looking for me. They were really mean, but they're all dead now. I'm much happier. But it was very inconvenient. Now I have to move, and it is very difficult to set up my lighting to make me look alive.
But I'm curious to know how she actually looks like, because to me, she looks decently alive, and so does Sam.
Dang, Mitty, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
It's worse. I will not be able to use my computer for a week. How am I going to upload my content? My fans and zealots are all so impatient. They're sure to leave me if I don't provide them with their content.
So, how many of these followers and zealots have you got, Mitty?
Perhaps 2 million zealots and 90 million followers on Glitch.
Can someone do some research for me? Can someone research who has the most followers on Twitch? Is it Iron Mouse? Because I feel like Twitch or someone may have like recently posted something about Iron Mouse and Kai Sinat. Is that how you say his name? What did they say? I just remember seeing a post about them earlier. I haven't really been on like. So she broke the highest sub count. But then who has the most followers though? That's what I want to know. I want to know who has the most followers on Twitch. By the way, they both do amazing work. I've been in Iron Mouse's stream a couple times. Ninja has the most followers as of March of this year. How many does he have? Also, is he back on Twitch? I thought he went to YouTube. Oh, 19.1 million? Well, Medi's got him beat. Who's in second place? OnlyFans. This is OnlyFans. Right here. For her.
And how many of them do you think you'll actually lose if you don't upload lots of content?
The algorithm has already told me that I will lose millions of followers.
Uh-huh.
So let's go ahead and listen to the algorithm. If you lose millions of followers, it ain't anywhere near 90 million. It's doing a bit of overgeneralization and catastrophizing to think they're all gonna leave you high and dry.
Interesting. Okay, so give me the top 5.
Heck, maybe the folks who stay are the ones what you can really count on.
What you can really count on? What?
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 Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Who the hell is Dylan? Uh-oh. Snugs. You good? Oh my god. I see what you did there. I've never heard of eBay or Elbuy. I feel like I may have seen Oron play. Oh yeah, I have not. I have no clue who this person is. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You said what?
Never mind, girl. Never mind.
I was trying to say that the people who don't mind you not uploading so much might be better folk to keep around.
It's not up to me, little mice. It's not up to them either. Even the little bloodbags who love me won't get to see me if I don't provide them content.
I don't get it. Why wouldn't they see it? Is the mailman or whatever not delivering your messages?
You're very funny. No, the algorithm decides who sees my content. If I give it content, it will make people like me more.
So in terms of subs, is now Iron Mouse, Kai, Mogul Moves, Ninja, and is it Jinxie? I've heard of only 3 out of that entire group.
If I stop feeding it, it shuns me.
Mitty, I gotta say, that doesn't sound like a healthy relationship.
Oh, no, it's my friend, I should think. As long as I keep producing content for it, it draws the juicy mortals to me.
How many mortals do you need, though, really?
Well, if I'm to feel safe, I should like to have more of them always. I gain more followers and zealots every month. I need them. One of them has agreed to let me eat him and I'll take over his flat. They're quite useful.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you actually like any of these followers or zealots? Or are they all just food or servants?
What a silly question, little mouse. Of course I don't like them. I always know what they're like. You forget how old I really am.
I don't know what this is. Control fallacy, maybe?
Medi again believes she knows the entire internet, but can this really be possible?
Oh, now I gotta challenge you on that, miss. I know you got a lot of followers and zealots or whatever they're called, but that don't mean you know all of them. Now, I'm sure you know a lot about mortals on them websites you're using, but that ain't all mortals, and all mortals ain't them.
It's not just them, though. I told you about how they killed me. About how they plucked my eye out. Pop!
Girl, put your eye back in.
I'm saying, can you know that you're always right about mortals?
I hate when she does that.
Wouldn't like to prove that I am.
But these mortals, you're talking to them every day. You got all these folks at your beck and call. They're the people you talk to.
That's right.
But you don't have a real relationship with any of them?
Why would I want to have a relationship with my food? You really are quite a silly, Whiskers.
So she doesn't have any real relationships with anybody at all. It's just her. And I think what Sam was trying to do is he's trying to point that out to her, saying, like, hey, you have all these people and you're worried about not making content for them, and the algorithm is telling you that you're going to lose millions of followers. And let's say you do listen to the algorithm. What do you do? Like, what do you do besides making content for these people? What have you done to, like, not necessarily disconnect, but, learn, grow. What are you doing, Medi? And I don't think she's doing anything. And I wonder if that is what Sam is trying to do, to bring that to her attention.
Medi, I'm saying the only relationships you've got are with what you're calling your food.
But that's what they are. They're food. Delicious. Delicious food. Food that sometimes does heavy lifting and computer work, but still food.
Labeling?
With that kind of labeling, that's all they're gonna be. You're creating a prophecy for them to fulfill.
Isn't that the point? I do want them to enjoy being eaten. I don't like cruelty to animals.
She tripping.
I'm trying to say they can provide more than food, just like an animal. Yeah, they might nip at you, but they usually only do that when they're scared.
Maybe you're right. Well, the vampire hunters certainly were very afraid when I pulled their intestines out. Well, it's just intestines. They're not very scary.
It's just intestines.
Maddie, it sounds like you're in a bit of a codependent relationship with your food, and maybe with this algorithm fella.
Oh, but it's not a fellow. And it's not a lady either.
So it's non-binary?
Okay, I like where this is going.
No, it claims that it is entirely binary. All ones and zeros. Does speak very strangely sometimes.
Well, whatever they are, it seems like as soon as they showed up, you stopped having any real friends.
I wouldn't have time for friends anyway. The algorithm says that I should always provide content to my community, and that takes all night.
But here's the thing, this algorithm, it might have all the information, but that doesn't mean it's got all the answers.
You don't know it like I do. Do you know what I really like about the algorithm, Little Mice? Unlike the ancient gods the old clans used to worship, or the Abrahamic gods that came after, it treats us equally. If we provide content, we will be rewarded.
Let's talk about these rewards. You say it rewards you with more immortal souls, right?
Highly engaged mortal souls, ready to serve me, should I need them.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to, because I don't want YouTube to come after me when this goes onto my YouTube channel.
But you said you had souls already back in the pre-social media days, right? And you didn't need 90 million of them.
That's true, but it does make me feel quite special when the number goes up.
Is that number going up good for you, though? Not just the stress of managing all them folks, but drawing the attention of vampire hunters. Would you be doing any of this stuff if the algorithm wasn't demanding it?
Did ask me to play a game that I did not like very much the other night, and I pretended to enjoy it. It's called Call of Nationalism. It's all about men who are proud to be angry, which I find very upsetting.
Medi's playing Call of Duty, y'all. She's playing Call of Duty. Call of Nationalism. Oh my god.
See, that's just what I'm talking about. What about what you want? Did you get to that knitting you wanted to do?
No. I had to play the terrible game about insecure man-worms.
Oh, kick her off the sofa. She said she didn't enjoy it. The algorithm made her play it. Man-worms. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my vocabulary.
Mary had to play a particular video game. She is far too powerful to believe such a thing.
No.
You had to play this Call of Nationalism?
Call of Nationalism. It's taking me out, y'all. Call of Nationalism.
Medi, you things than play this game. You're acting like you got no control here, but dang, come on. You've got the life experience of almost 2 millennia. Don't act like you're powerless.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, little mouse. I am very powerful.
Yeah, girl.
I don't know what to do. I know that I spend too much time on the internet.
Chronically online.
But I can't live the life I used to live. I would live out in the wilds again, but there are no wilds any longer. I walk the streets. City folks stare because they sense my true nature. The experiences I've had with mortals have not been happy ones. My pink-nosed, scrabbly-clawed, long-tailed friend.
Well, these mouse descriptions are getting kind of long.
You just don't understand what a mouse you are.
Please, ma'am, I'm not a mouse.
It's the mortal's fault I must lock myself away in my flat. It's the mortal's fault that I have to use the internet to survive.
That's blaming.
Let's be straight shooters here, miss. At least some of the responsibility for being holed up in that flat with nothing but a computer is yours. I ain't saying that mortals didn't have their part in taking away your home in the wilderness, but they didn't force you to lock yourself away. That's a should you made up.
You can be a very mean little mouse sometimes. Mice are supposed to be kind and sweet.
Ma'am, don't make me pull out my gun. I need to put that sound. I need to put that sound on my soundboard. That TikTok sound with the American. Anyway.
I ain't trying to be mean, miss. I'm just saying you're leaving out your own contribution to the problem. I'm not saying it's all your fault.
Would you be very fond of mortals who did this to you?
Girl, put your eye back in.
Well, no, I wouldn't. And I didn't say you should. But you gotta admit, you're giving a lot of time and energy to people you don't like.
Red, white, and blue. These colors don't run, and then you get in a eagle screech and like fireworks and gunshots and whatever else in that sound that's on TikTok.
You're resenting them, and I can't blame you.
Of course I resent them. They're all quite awful. Any one of them would hurt me if given the chance.
But ma'am, you are stronger than them.
Mitty, I gotta say, that's some Nosferatu thinking. You've been around a lot longer than me, long enough to know there's almost nothing that's all good or all bad. I know we both spend a lot of time in nature, and nature has a good way of disavowing us of our more extreme beliefs and overgeneralizations.
I suppose that's true. I once saw a wolf and a deer having a romantic relationship. Well, at least there was quite a lot of licking involved.
Is she talking about that anime? What is that anime called? It wasn't a deer. It was a bunny. A bunny and a wolf. What was that? What is that anime? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What? I can't remember the anime. I can't remember what it's called. What is that called? Hey, yo, anime watchers, come to the front. What is that anime called where that wolf wants, or I think it's a bunny. A wolf falls in love with a bunny, but there's problems. And like all the cast are some form of animal. And I don't know what it is. Beastar? No, it's not Zootopia. I think R50 got it. I think that's it. Hold on. I think that's it. That's exactly what it is. By the way, I've never watched this. I just know of it. Oh my god. Anyway.
I would have if I'd stayed in the wilderness longer.
Sam.
Let me ask you a question. If you're thinking all these followers of yours are a certain way, what if you're at?
Very frustrating, Silly Whiskers. You keep telling me that I'm doing cognitive distortions, and then you say they're correct.
Well, I'm just wondering about these mortals the algorithm sends your way. What does it say about you that makes them check you out in the first place?
Well, I suppose it shows them that I'm pretty, and that I play video games they like. And they might get to see my body parts.
Do they know that you're clever and funny? Do they know that you've got more life experience than they could ever reckon?
There's no time to talk about that kind of thing, Silly. They scroll past streamers very quickly. I have less than a second to make an impression. That's what the algorithm tells me.
Ooh.
So you got all these millions of mortals following you because you're easy on the eyes and like some of the same video games they like?
More like easy on the eye.
Girl, put your eye back in.
Okay, I get it. But the point is, if the algorithm is sending mortals your way based on good looks and some video games, you ain't getting people who like you for you. You're getting mortals who want content, not medi. Frankly, it ain't no surprise that you don't have much respect for them.
You're very sweet, little mouse. But the algorithm knows what mortals want, and it's not me. They want my body and my video games. I don't have anything else they want.
As far as I can tell, the algorithm doesn't know anything worth a damn if it thinks mortals all want the same thing. Worse, it's making you say things like, I don't have anything folks want. You're disqualifying the positive things about yourself they're all missing out on. Pardon my saying so, miss, but you are weird as heck. You don't sound like anyone I've ever met. You think of things in ways no one else does. Mitty, you're as interesting as it gets. Don't let this stupid algorithm reduce you to your looks and the games it tells you to play. It's insulting all that you are as a unique individual.
Sounds like society.
I understand what you're trying to say, Willy Whiskers McMouseface III, but you don't know the algorithm as I do. It doesn't insult anyone. It just collects all the information about everyone and everything, recognizes patterns, and shows me what those patterns are. What it decides is important is based on the thoughts of every human who has ever been online. It truly knows the will of mortals because it knows all mortals.
What it's doing is overgeneralizing, Mitty. How the heck can all of humanity be reduced to formulas? It can't. So what's it doing? It's shaping humanity by reinforcing what folks are already paying attention to. It's telling you to play Call of Nationalism and rely on sex appeal.
Call of nationalism.
It's telling the mortals to only care about them things that are popular already. Don't explore. Don't appreciate things that are weird and unique. If this algorithm gets what it wants, what'll happen? Earth will be the most boring place in the universe.
Listen, Sam is not wrong at all.
Mitty, this algorithm doesn't appreciate you, and it's teaching you not to appreciate yourself.
Don't get mad at me.
You're right, little mouse. I am forgetting myself. I think I don't want to feel lonely anymore. I want to be liked.
Oh, poor baby.
You ain't gonna be happy if you're being liked for being some boring idea of what someone else thinks you should be.
I really have been very silly, haven't I? The algorithm isn't nice at all, I think.
I'm glad you're getting that this algorithm is abusing you. I don't want to see it change what makes you special.
I feel like we're gonna ruin this girl's, like, we're just gonna lose like 50 million folks for her follower count.
But I won't have anyone. I'll be alone.
Should I reassure her or should I challenge her? I kind of want to challenge her, But also, I'm kind of scared of what's gonna happen. You know what? Let's go for it.
You were alone already, Medi. These relationships you've got online with all these faceless mortals, they ain't real.
It started off bad already, but that's okay.
Those friends you had a few years ago, they sounded real.
I suppose I could send them all an email. Do you think they'll remember me?
R50, stop. No, I'm not. No, 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 no.
There was something about you all that made you join that web ring or whatever it was called. I don't know, but I bet they'd be happy to hear from you.
I think I will send them a message. They were all very strange, like me.
We're all strange, Medi. We're all individuals. Maybe they were just your kind of strange.
You are very sweet, little mouse. I could give you some of my zealots if you like. They'll do what I tell them to do.
No, thank you.
Well, that's okay. I'm happy letting them live their lives freely. They deserve to find out what they actually like, too.
You are very soft and squishy for a vampire. But I will message my old friends.
And if you're gonna do this streaming thing, try streaming things you honestly enjoy. Make a new account, be yourself, and see who shows up.
See, what's funny is that, like, very early on in my streaming career, I guess you can call it that, one of the advice that I came across the most was, stream what you want to stream, like, play what you want to play, and they'll come, and people will come find you, right? And I still think that's true nowadays, even if, like, certain games are being shoved down our throats and whatnot. Like, play what you want to play. Like, don't be forced to play what other people are playing or play what's popular. Play the games that you want to play, which is what I do. Okay? Okay.
I think I will do that. I'll keep my only zealots, though. They can be very useful.
You do what's best for you. And don't let anyone but you make that decision.
You are so very sweet. Are you sure I can't take you home and let you run on a wheel all night?
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'll see you next month then, right? I want to hear all about how you're handling your weird self.
Oh, but you're a very, very naughty mouse with a very dirty mouse mind.
I didn't mean it like that.
You are very funny. I will see you in a month then. Now, I shall become a mouse too, but with wings.
Excellent work, Samuel. We cannot know for sure, but I believe Medi understands the source of her discomfort.
You think this Raziel is going to get upset at losing her?
If I understand correctly, Raziel has no power if he is ignored, but he is unusually tempting to listen to. It sounds as though he has the mortals quite beguiled, and many of our kin as well. But you give me faith that he can be defeated, one individual at a time if need be.
It's interesting that they made the algorithm into, like, an actual entity.
I ain't never defeated a dark god before.
There is a first time for everything, my dear Samuel. After all, haven't you been dancing?
You really got to bring that up, huh?
Mostly for the reaction. Now, my friend, make sure you get something to drink. You shall not have trouble finding willing necks, I'm sure. You are becoming quite the celebrity at Immernacht.
Are we gonna run into that
Fallen angels is thirsty work. I'm ready for a drink.
one girl? I cannot pronounce her name.
Slake your thirst then, my friend. Rest in peace.
Panopta something something.
Funny to think vampires being born now are growing up with the internet. We're gonna have to reckon with that someday.
Generation Alpha, the generation that is falling behind in reading because they are too busy on their phones and iPads.
I hope Medi's realized that being herself is the best person she can be. Well, speaking of which, I should go check on Crimson. Hey, Crimson, what's on tap tonight?
Hey girl, hey.
Take a look around, cowboy. There's plenty to drink.
Or maybe I'll go looking for a donor. Just figured I'd say howdy to my pal Crimson first.
Well, howdy, sharpshooter. You look like you're in a good mood tonight.
Okay, what of my bloody cowboy martini, though?
Yeah, I guess I am. You know that ancient client I told you about? I think she's finally realizing that some people are gonna appreciate her for being who she is. Maybe she ain't gonna have 100 million fans, but the people who genuinely like her will be there for her.
How's your blood sugar, honey? I think you're a little too sweet.
He is American.
Oh, come on now.
I've been thinking a lot about exactly what you're saying. Folks in D.C. didn't much like my style, but I'm not sure why I cared.
Don't beat yourself up over it. I think we all do the same thing. Easier to do what other folk are doing than blaze a trail, right?
I'm not sure it is easier if we're fighting ourselves the whole time.
That's some real wisdom right there.
Anyway, thanks for making me think. I think I'm done spinning my wheels.
Excuse me.
I knew it.
I wish to speak with you, vampire, in the kink room.
This is the girl I was trying to pronounce. This is her name. I can't pronounce it. But I'm like, we're gonna see her.
I think my dinner's calling. I'll see you later, Crimson.
Ciao, Tex.
You know, I have seen what you are doing. I see all.
So you mentioned Panoptabella, and what am I doing?
Panoptabella.
I see that you change people. You make them stronger, more confident, more comfortable.
I'm pretty sure they're doing all that themselves.
No, that is not what I see. I see that without you, they repeat their actions over and over again. Usually, I can see the future because people repeat themselves. But you make the future uncertain. I do not like what I cannot see.
Well, why do you need to see everything anyway, Panoptabella? Ain't it exhausting?
To see all is to see danger and avoid it.
She's not wrong.
I see that you wish to say something, but are holding back.
Hi Ace, how's it going?
Well, I try to do my therapy stuff just in therapy. It ain't right to be analyzing folk without their consent.
Then consent is given. To see all is to see danger and avoid it.
Well, see, what that is a control fallacy. It's a kind of cognitive distortion. The future's always got elements we can't count on. You can be prepared to a certain extent, but you ain't ever gonna know everything. You can only see what's in front of you after all.
Interesting. Then what do you believe I should do?
Well, just that. See what's in front of you. See how you feel about right now, not yesterday or tomorrow. Right now, you can see.
I see. Yes, I see that. I would like you to drink from my neck right now.
See, that wasn't so hard.
I see more clearly, vampire. I thank you.
And I thank you for the blood.
I hope your torpor is most satisfying. I shall see myself out.
Ish, Ace, it's okay. It's okay. I promise. It's okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good night, Panoptabella. I think that was a pretty successful night. Coffin time for old Sam.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't the gunslinging guru of mental health himself, good evening, Samuel.
I'm gonna go ahead and save. Alright, everybody. It is the end of the stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me for as long as you did today. I hope y'all had a great time. I hope y'all are enjoying the game. We're actually getting. I feel like we're getting closer and closer towards the end. I know it's taking a little bit longer than, um, I guess it should, but sometimes it happens that way. If you're new to the stream, you like what you saw, do me a favor and hit that follow button. I'd love to have you stream with me and everybody else. And also, if you'd like to know more about me, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Blue Sky. I am currently participating in 31 days of cosplay. It is October 1st, so I already posted the first day on Twitter. I will be posting the photo on Instagram later, probably tonight, as I'm watching the debate if it's still on. But I'm going to send y'all over to. I'm like, did I spell her name right? I'm gonna send y'all over to my friend Blaze, who's playing Crow Country, which I thought was a really good game. I enjoyed watching it. I watched Bakwa Soup play it and get like all the endings and all the items. I don't know if he got all the achievements for it, but I saw a good chunk of it. And also, Blaze is partaking in the Streamathon campaign with who is this with? Let me double check. With Gamers Outreach. So if you have a little extra coin in your coin purse, why don't you consider donating it to an amazing cause? Blaze will tell you a lot more about it once you are in her stream, which I will be sending y'all to in a couple seconds. But I will see y'all on Thursday for Persona 5 Royal. I need to finish that game. I'm so tempted to just play it off stream, but I need to finish that game. But I will see y'all in Blaze's stream for a little bit before I duck out. Y'all have a good night and take care. Bye.